Hey, what is going on, guys? TalkNorwichCity here, back for another video. I hope you guys are doing fantastically well. Today I'm back on my match preview ahead of this weekend's game against Rotherham. Yes, let's get straight into it. So, Rotherham at the weekend. Yes, it's great to have club football finally back. I'm not sure about you guys, but I am not a fan of the international break. I don't care really about England. All I care about is Norwich City. And yes, we return at the weekend against Rotherham. And Rotherham are bottom of the championship. Let's have a look at our form guide then. It's 4 wins and a loss in the last 5 games. It was incredible to back that destroying defeat at Newcastle up with a win against Wolves, a crucial win at Wolves. And that gives us a nice little bit of momentum going into this game against Rotherham. Rotherham, on the other hand, are in dire form. 4 losses and a draw in their past 5 games. They're bottom of the table, a minus 14 goal difference, and only sitting on 6 points. They are probably now one of the favourites to go down this season, which makes it all the more important to pick up these wins against teams like Rotherham at home. Saying that though, their last 3 games, including us, will have been us, Newcastle and Huddersfield, the top 3 teams. So you can kind of give Rotherham a bit of slack, but they're certainly not in the finest of form at the moment. In terms of key players then, I've picked out a couple for both Norwich and Rotherham. For me, the key player for Norwich City is actually going to be our captain, Russell Martin. It's unsure yet whether Tim Close is going to be back fit. I'm going to talk more about that in my predicted 11 video. But Russell Martin is likely to have a new centre-back pairing next to him, whether that be Ryan Bennett, Sebastian Bassong, or it might even still be Tim Close. But Russell Martin is a captain. He's a leader who could hopefully get us over the line against Rotherham this weekend. We need him to be on tip-top form because Rotherham's key player is a man who's actually scored quite a few goals this season. His forward, Danny Ward. He's scored 5 goals for them this season, 4 coming in the league, 1 coming in the cup. He's in good form. He completed his permanent move from Huddersfield to Rotherham earlier on in the season, and he's got a few goals in him. So our defence, Rotherham might be bottom of the table, but they're certainly going to put up a fight. I always like to take a trip back down memory lane and look at the last time we played Rotherham. It came in the last championship campaign. It was very near the end of the season. I remember this game so vividly. It was a fantastic away game. You might remember the matchday experience where William Roy stripped down to his underpants when Gary Hooper scored that absolute screamer. It was a fantastic goal. It was also the game that Lewis Graben got sent off for punching someone in the stomach. We drew 1-1 that game. I was watching the highlights back, and dearie me, am I thankful that we've got Tim Close, because Sebastian Bassong and Russell Martin, I don't even know why I tried to back that centre-back pairing up when I saw it against Newcastle. But watching that game back and watching a few other games back from that season, they were god-awful. And it was lucky that we didn't go on to lose that game. But the last game was Rotherham 1, Norwich City 1. And it was actually a really enjoyable game, that one. So I tweeted out to you guys, what are your thoughts on this game? Because I always like to get your thoughts, and I haven't done too much on these match previews this season. So I thought I'd give you guys the chance. Bailey Smith says Norwich to win 4-0. Rotherham pretty poor at the moment. Jesse Shook says 3-0 Norwich City. Jerome with 2. Jacob Murphy with the 3rd. James says should be an easy win. No excuses with the squad we have. I don't buy into this championship hoodoo. A lot of fans do. That's an interesting point from James, actually. Alex Neil has just won Manager of the Month, and if you guys know, Big Dave XXL 16 or whatever his name is, he is coming from Hong Kong to watch Norwich City for the next couple of weeks. He's a massive Norwich fan, and he travels from Hong Kong to Norwich every single year. Normally when he does that, we lose. So if you believe in superstitions, we're probably not going to win at the weekend, but for Dave's sake, all that way from Hong Kong, I really do hope we get a few wins under our belt. Jenny says 10-0. That's all. Fair play. Pummel says 1 VIP ticket, so hopefully we'll be sick. You might be able to film in there, do you know? James Frost says, this is my score prediction, Norwich City 4, Rotherham 0. That's an interesting one. And Steve Tribbett backs up what I just said. Manager of the Month and XXL 16 is here. They are not good omens. We'll leave it there. My score prediction is a Norwich 3, Rotherham 0. I think we're going to be okay. I think we have too much quality for Rotherham. Get that early goal again and then settle into it. Check out my predicted 11. There's a couple of changes that I want to make from the last game against Wolves. A big thank you for watching this video. I will see you very soon. And as always, a massive thank you to Fritzbit who sponsor all of the match preview content here on Talk Norwich City. Without them, these videos wouldn't be possible. So a huge bit of appreciation for them. Thank you so much for watching, and peace out. Here it is going now, guys. Talk Norwich City here, back for my predicted 11 ahead of this weekend's game against Rotherham. Before we get into this, a massive thank you to Fritz Bits for sponsoring all match preview content here on Talk Norwich City. Links down in the description if you want to check out what